is Brandon Groce. And we are the Game Changers. Designers, creatives alike. We are in a world that runs on value. Our next designs will be the shiniest. Our next animation will be the most buttery. Ladies and gentlemen, Game Changers, let the games begin. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Friday with your boy Brandon Groce. Guys, I'm excited to be with you guys here today. What's going on to Henry? What's going on to Annika, Derek, and more Henry? What's going on, Brett? Happy Friday. What's going on, guys? What's happening in the lives of you? It's been a very long... I can't even believe it's Friday. It still feels like Monday, honestly, to me. It's just like, there's a lot of very interesting things happening. So today, guys, first off, if you haven't hit that like button, please hit it already, whether you're on Behance and or YouTube. It helps tremendously. And also, if you're on YouTube, don't also forget to leave a comment. It helps as well. Now, all right, y'all know how I like to do this. Let's have a little chatting on what's new to come, what's happening, updates before we get into the office. Because Groce said we got 5 minutes, and I'm gonna take that 5 minutes. All right, what's going on, Fergie? How you doing? All right, so here is the down low. All right, a lot of cool things have happened or happening in the Discord. You guys are seeing them slowly. One of the couple things that you guys have mentioned, and by the way, thank you guys for actually dropping things in the suggestion box, because we take those things to like heart, and you guys are giving us a lot of good ideas, and we're trying to implement as many of them as possible. Now, one of the things that we'll continue to talk about as the stream goes on is we want to change a little bit of the formats of how we do content during the week. Tuesdays, love to be able to do having guests on the podcast. So just like we did this week. I don't even know if it was this week. I believe Annika was this week. That's how long the week has felt for me, and how lost I am, to be completely honest. But I believe Annika was this Tuesday, and I think that's the most valuable way to go, to bring more people on stage who have bigger, help us learn more rather than just me. So I would like to be able to have Tuesdays as an additional time where we bring guests that help increase our understanding of the different points in design, and even more than that. And then Fridays, rather than having a live stream, actually be able to output some sort of video relating to free courses for you guys. Reason being, yeah, Derek says the Game Changers fam is growing, my man. Yes. What's it called? But I think this would be extremely valuable, where Tuesdays is like it's basically like bring somebody to work day. It's basically, help us grow even more as a group. And then Fridays is kind of what we're looking to do, like a YouTube video. So rather than going live, actually having series of content come out every Friday that is in relation to helping you guys build your portfolio, market yourselves as designers, and actually building skills in that manner. So that's just my little PSA for today. Some things are going to change. We're going to keep, I believe, Tuesdays for live streams and Fridays for actual video content for me to not only put out, but move towards getting you guys the content that's just not, not just fun and we're here chit-chatting and like learning stuff, but also to have an impact on what you guys want to do. That's something that I've been trying to think about, and I'm like, what we do is fun together on the live streams, but I want to be able to help be constructive and build things as well for everybody. So that's my PSA. Okay, all right. All right. That's also some stuff we would like to have your feedback on in the Game Changers, or today, either one. But today we're gonna find some really dope stuff on Dribbble to kind of reverse engineer. I showing you guys a little bit last week some of the things that I would love to reverse engineer today, and from there we're just gonna have fun. So let's get into the office after, because we're not at the Groce Spot. What is it called again? Groce Spot. You in that back? So maybe come back there. What's the tunnel? The tunnel, guys. All right, cool. I'm glad you guys are digging that, and I think that's the best route of action. I don't even like the best way to go because, like I said, the Game Changers isn't about Brandon Groce. It's about bringing great people with great ideas who have something to bring to the table, making a platform for all those individuals and us to learn in a grandiose way, and also content to help us that is evergreen for us to learn in a free way. Information should be free, and for those of you guys who are in our Patreon, you guys know that was a confliction of mine. Information should be free. Things that help us get to the next level should be free, and so I want to, back myself up on that. the tunnel. I forgot about the tunnel, guys. I didn't remember the word. Groceback, he's an AI, so I have him do my math and everything. All right, but let's get to it, guys. I'll see you in a second. What's going on, Dasher? What's popping? Ooh! Oh no. Oh God. Gross. Gross bot. Where did I go? This is no bueno. Just send it to the house. All right. I understand. I know the car's still out there, but just bring it back. Just bring it and park it. Is it Gross bot? Is it parked yet? All right, you pulled it around. All right, great. Whew, my goodness, guys! I swear, sometimes technical difficulties. Sometimes the car don't want to park itself. Things happen. But let's go. But like I said, we gotta come. Henry, leave me alone, man. Sometimes things don't work out. Sometimes Grospot still wants to drive around. Sometimes the car wants to drive. Things happen. All right, guys. But like I said, what's going on? What are you guys excited about this weekend? What's popping on Fun Friday? What are you guys excited about for the weekend? Mike, what's going on, Mike? Mike said, "Oop, there it is." So sometimes the car just, it's got a mind of its own. Oh God. Alright, and like I said, we have a whole bunch of changes in the Game Changers Discord. One of them being you guys can actually have role reactions or reaction roles, one or the other. And our man Gonzalo, the god of this Discord, who is always hustling and bustling and doing all the dope things for the Discord, you can now go into this section. I believe it's live. The informations, and be able to react with your role that is of most relative to you. You can be a 3D artist, UI UX designer, illustrator, graphic designer, and I believe it might have been Dasher or somebody else who had been like, "Hey, can we get digital designer?" I'm not sure if we're adding that or if for right now we're sticking with these 4, but I think these are good for right now to some capacity. Dasher says, "I really like Fridays. I am doing fantastic." Fergie, how are you? I'm fantastic today. Thanks. Having a great day. It is not live. It is not. Okay, well, I'm showing you guys then behind the scenes. My bad, Gonzalo. Don't beat me up. Okay, well, this is coming. This is coming, guys. All right. I accidentally showed you behind the scenes what I'm not supposed to. Gonzalo's going to get me later and be like, "Oh!" All right. And also, by the way, you guys know what today is. Today is our chill and chat day. Today is Friday, and we have our imposter video game day today as well. I just got to tell you guys, I have meetings, very good meetings today that I would like to be in there at 3 p.m. So I might pop in there and start it off with you guys. But I have meetings around between like 3 to like 5 p.m. But that doesn't mean you guys can not play imposters. Wait, is that even like good English? That doesn't mean you guys can get started without me. And also, Excellence has been doing some really interesting things in 3D and creating Groce bots, another version of Groce bot, in the Chillin' Chat. You might want to be able to check him out on later today, basically. But I'm gonna try to jump in and continue our ritual of Chillin' Chat on Fridays and imposters. I will be an imposter later today. It might not just be at 3 p.m. EST to 5 p.m. EST, but I'll be in there hollering and chatting with you guys. Derek says spoilers. I always give spoilers, man. You know how I do. All right. But what are the plans, guys? What does this weekend look like to you? Are you guys chilling out? Are you guys playing video games? Are you guys making tea? And let me tell you. When Saturday, you know what? I think we're gonna go to the store today, and I'm gonna be like, Groce back. Can you pick up like? I'm gonna attempt to make chocolate. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to make homemade Reese's. There we go. I don't know what they peanut butter cups, I think is the name. Guys, I've only had 2 sips of coffee, please. But hold on one second. But I'm also curious to know, have you guys seen anything interesting in the world of design? I'm checking out Henry's. Ooh. Henry just put this in the chat, and I thought this was pretty interesting. Yeah, if you guys have like some interesting things that you guys seen, I'm always down to kind of like see how we might be able to do things like this. Man, Taurus, I need to have him on the channel. I swear. He always does crazy stuff like this. Ratuja says, what's going on, Ratuja? Ratuja says, I'm breaking brownies this weekend too. Oh. Yes. Maybe you know what? Okay, so I was on a call today, or this week, and the individual that I was talking to was like, we were on a call and someone came in her office and was like, hey, do you want a glazed or a sugar-coated donut with strawberry cheesecake filling? My mouth is watering right now just talking about it. I need one. And that's why I was like, we baking this weekend. But yes. Ratuja, I too would like to. We need pictures of said brownies within the Game Changers Discord this weekend for sure. Derek says, working on the crypto challenge? Yes. Very nice, man. I can't wait to see it. Reverb Mike says bouncy. We're bouncing? Oh, the animation is bouncy. Wait, Brandon says Gonzalo was saying that coffee reduces your mind's capacity. Nah, I doubt it. My brain capacity, well, okay, let's not talk about my natural brain capacity because we can, yes. Oh, God. Dash says, sounds yummy, and Annika says, brain volume. Wait, brain volume or capacity? Which one is it? Because you know what? I think I came naturally into this world with very little of either. The coffee probably just sustains it. But I was looking at some pretty interesting. Let me see. Where's my? And by the way, if you guys ever are interested in one of my favorite places to go for design inspiration, because I'm lazy, is. Y'all are lying to me out here. Y'all just, but without coffee, there is no walking and talking. Exactly. Hold on. Coffee and brain volume. Yeah, but brain volume, that probably just means you're dry. My lips are dry. It's probably the brain volume is like, you know, your brain is dry. Okay, you know what? We're done. It was like, please turn off ad blocker. No. All right. But what I wanted to show you guys really quickly is, if I can find it. Who in the chat uses Muesli? Because I love going to the this guy. Basically, he just creates content for what is it? The Muesli inspiration boards. And I love coming here to just see, like, what are people working on? Come crack my brain, come trick my mind. What in the world? Okay. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Yes, Desha, Annika. Do you guys follow this board too on Medium? If you guys haven't, I'll pop this in the chat. Hey, what's going on, Simon? What's going on over on the side of YouTube? What's going on? Yeah, so, okay, you guys are up on this. Brett says I used to use it, but I hate how they overwrite URLs, so I can't find the original URL. This is, yes. I feel like they do it a little odd, but I think it's, okay, let's take it from a business perspective, though. I think it's really smart because they get to actually receive that traffic on their own website rather than sending the traffic off, which I think is awesome. That way they can, because you know what I think they do. I'm not saying this, but just like Dribbble, I'm not sure if Behance does it, but Dribbble offers advertisements to other design-focused companies. And they're able to drive their price up based on how much traffic they can actually say they have or sell that they have. So same thing with Muesli. I don't know what their revenue model is, but if they can inflate their traffic numbers by doing that sort of overwriting that you're talking about and keeping that traffic without sending them over to a URL, that's really smart. And you keep them on the site longer. Reverb says I prefer medium rare. No. I send all that stuff back. So I saw this last week, and this is one of the things. Oh, you know what? It's not the same one. There was one that was an orange juice piece that I saw last week that I really wanted to do today. But I can show you guys. So this was this. There was two. So there was this one, and then this one. So I was like, yo, let's try to do this today. So we kind of have like two-ish options. Yo, what's going on, Sean? What's going on, Renan? What's happening? What are we doing today? Good sir. Or sirs. What we are doing today is recreating a Dribbble animation that we think is fire. I really wanted to kind of put something like this together, and or Henry sent some other stuff, but I feel like this would take a little bit of time. Oh, by the way, let me show you guys this. We just got our new, for those of you guys who are in the Patreon group, let me see if I can pull this up. We just got a new animation. Let me pull that back. You guys won't be able to hear the music, but oh, maybe you will. All right. So for those of you guys who remember, we are creating. This is just the advertisement for it. But you guys, you can get it in vertical format, you can get it in horizontal format. We're giving you guys the templates to literally, we just have a design in here, but you guys will be able to like we've set it up, the templates where you can just be like, place your design or animated design and or still here. It could be mobile, tablet, whatever, what have you, and you guys can just simply scoot your work in there, replace the background or animated things that we have in the phone or whatever, and it's your work instead. So we're selling these, those in the Patreon group. You guys get each month a really dope animated showcase reel that you guys can use for your work. So this will be posted on Patreon next month, which is literally next week. So just a little PSA there, but we're moving that more towards because you guys are very focused on portfolios and things like that. I'm like, why don't we just make mock-ups that are really dope with already cool music that are already synced up where nobody has to do any work but just slide their work in. So if you guys are interested in that, Patreon down below, or if you're not interested at all, let us know what you're interested in. Alright, so that, I was like, what? Why was I talking? And I was like, oh, we were explaining what we were doing today. Yeah, but it is, yep, Henry, it is After Effects. I think the one Henry sent was made with the help of After Effects. Yeah, but the thing is that all this stuff, for the most part, we can do in Adobe XD. Like even this is definitely After Effects, but we can get it to like 90, 85, 90% to where it kind of is in Adobe XD. And I kind of like, I wish I could get the curvature, but we'll try to find what we can do. So let us see. I really want to do this one. What do you guys think? This one? Or I really wanted to try this one. Just something simple. Where it's just the load up and then the rotating. Not this other stuff that's going on here. But just like the beginning, I think trying to rotate it. I would love at some point to be able to do this entire project. Or rather continue the project, because I think this is really cool. But I think for the sake of time today, this and the 3D rotation might be easy. But what do you guys think? This? The app design? Okay, fine. Ratuja says the app design. What do you guys think? App design? We're not going to go through the whole thing. We'll go through the loading, the rotation, and maybe one other thing. What do you guys think? Put 1 in the chat for app design, 2 in the chat for this. No, Fergie, we can do it in XD. I got you. I got you. Guys, I need to see 1s and 2s. Because I'm just like, I just see sentences and I'm like, Alright, so it looks like 2s. Alright, cool. Looks like we're doing 2. Alright, let us begin. Alright, and by the way, I think you guys might know some of this. I've been working with some individuals who been using 1440 to begin with their design. Like just how they're starting off their designs. What do you guys start using? I mean, I understand why 1440 would probably be used because the what is it? The designing responsively becomes, I guess, easier because it's a little bit closer to iPad. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Especially Fergie, or Dasha. What do you guys think about that? Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna go and grab, I'm gonna just open up Unsplash because a lot of this looks unsplashy. Guys, I'm so hungry. I had the best food yesterday. I'm just gonna go and get like abstract background. Yeah, here we go. And then I'm just gonna grab like a couple of these. I like this pink one. This looks like cotton candy. So I'm gonna grab 1, 2, 3. And this is for educational purposes, guys. So it's fine. 4. Oh. But how's everybody's week been? What has been the most exciting thing that you guys have been up to? they're a cool project. Is this your pink background? I know, it's so nice. Tastes like cotton candy. Ah. Alright, this is definitely pixelated. We'll put that back. I'm just gonna grab the more. I like this one. Yes, Unsplash definitely for the win. Yeah, I started at 1920 by 1082 just because it's like that is the one with the most room, and I'm like, why? I understand it's like, oh yeah, it's the one with the most room, so it's really the argument for having starting with 1440 is because hey, what's going on, Ian? I guess it's because of responsivity things. Wait, hold on. Reverb is saying, isn't it funny that they put Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube in Instagram? Did they? How? Let's put our living stereo stylus in this group. Renan says, I'll be working on a prototype for user testing next week. Very nice. Henry says, making some awesome biscuits later. Well, hey, look, listen, take pictures and put them and share your ideas in the Discord so I can drool. Because I'm already very upset that I had to basically retell the story of yesterday's donut encounter, and I was just like, why don't I have a donut? Ugh, I've been so good with food, guys, but that's why this week, anytime, and who agrees, anytime you make food, I feel like I eat less. But anytime I order food, I order more. I don't know why. Brett says I used 1920 for my last project and set my container with guides. Yeah, I think honestly that's the, I don't know. Yeah, there's, I was just very concerned when I saw people starting at 1440. I was like, what are you doing? But then they were like, well, because of this. And I was like, well, that makes sense. But, like, I feel like people who start at 1440, they don't think about, well, okay, that is an incorrect statement. The people I was talking to were new at design. And they were doing, like, boxy design stuff. Basically relying on the grid, which is not a problem. When you're learning, I think it's very helpful. But yeah. Anyways, this is not a complaint-a-thon. Let me. Fergie says, yeah, you order more because your brain tells you it's value because you pretend it's gonna be more than one meal. Nah, I don't know who pretends it's gonna be more than one meal. I order multiple meals when I go out. I'm like, look, listen. I basically sing I rap to them about, can I get that? It's, what's that Nicki Minaj song? That's literally all I, like I literally sing to them what I want, and it's never one dish. I'm like super dirty. All right, silver and gold. I wonder what font this is. But Dasha and or really anybody, have you guys heard of anybody using 1440 to start out with, and also why? Hey, what's going on, Samantha? How you doing? It's Friday. Are you nice, well rested? How you feeling? I had forgotten what I was doing. Oh, I was trying to find this. Okay. So I'm gonna export this real quick. not mark for it. I'm just gonna hit Control E. Export it to pictures. Go to what the font. Question, let me see. Hey Brandon, I just wanted to ask, how do you prepare the color palettes and how do you work with accessibility? Honestly, for color palettes, I never grab them on my own. I always grab inspiration from other designs. Like for example, here, there's a color palette here. You have this cyan and this dark blue and then this red. And I'll probably color pick them and then take them into this site called Alright, we are back, guys. I have no idea what just went down. I think I just closed like 3 different programs and we should be good now. But to answer that question very quickly, I like to use this platform here where I can just change the color palette and I'm just hitting enter. And you know, they give pretty good color palettes, and if I want to keep certain ones, I just lock them in place, and I can just keep hitting enter, and the color palette just changes to whatever, what's it called? To kind of fit my needs. But honestly, I take color palettes from projects that I'm really inspired by, bring them in here, and then change things around a little bit to see if I can find anything better. So yeah. I hope that answers your question. In accessibility, all I use is Stark, the plugin in Adobe XD, which is, if you go to plugins, we have it, it's not downloaded. Well, the plugin is this. You just go to your plugins here, you go to, browser, search, and you go Stark. I think I did have it. I don't know why. Oh yeah, it's right here. They just changed the logo. This helps with accessibility and inclusion. You just, honestly, you click your artboard or whatever element you want to check accessibility, and it's just like, hey, it's passes or it doesn't, and it gives you reasons why. So that's what I do. There's no need. I know people who've asked this question as well, and we're asking like, what mathematical equation do you need to do with accessibility? I was like, nah, just take a screenshot or or send it to a website where it does the accessibility, or just download Stark. Reverb says it's all good. Henry says I paid for an iOS app of that color picker. A what? Yeah, Adobe has a color picker too. It's called Cooler. Yeah, Sean. You got it. For those of you guys who just popped in from Adobe Live, welcome. If you haven't already, please hit the like button and or subscribe for more, because what we're about to do today is something really awesome and delicious. We are recreating this animation in Adobe XD from scratch. We're gonna pull some images from Unsplash, and we're gonna try to get this 3D rotato thing going on. So let me see. All right, so we just downloaded all the images from Unsplash. Now I'm just gonna take the rest of these pictures so I can see how things come in. Now I just put them in my XD file so I have them and I understand the sequence. So it goes dun dun dun, flower of the river. Whoops. Oh, I already had this one. Okay. So we're missing the first screenshot, I think. Yeah, here we go. Finding the colors. All right, so there's about 3 rotations. All right, so we go 1, 2, 3. Perfect. It goes 1, 2, 3, just like that. All right, I had to take the screenshots for myself so I know what is going down. Hey, what's going on, Angela? How you doing, my friend? Glad to have you back. Oh my goodness. All right, let me see. So we are going to just start mapping this out. You guys know how I like to do. If I've never done anything before, bring it into Adobe XD and just copy, overlay it onto the thing that you're trying to work on. Get your grids in line. You don't have to copy it verbatim, but a lot of people are always like, Brandon, why is everything that you do copy? Why not? I'm like, listen, everything that I do is totally new to me. I'm like, I would hope that everything that is new to you, you try to figure it out and try to test it in this manner. It's cool if you know, if one doesn't, but you would think that people would. And I think it's, you know, I think there's a huge misconception in the you know, design space where, or even art space, not even just design, where people are like, oh, don't copy, be original. I'm like, well, how did we learn to walk? We looked at people like, oh, that's standing. That's a good idea. Yeah, I can finally reach the banana on the counter, or even the donuts. So, and even how we learned how to write, we had to trace the numbers and letters. So, while learning new things like this, I have no idea. I don't know how to execute this. We're going to attempt to execute this. And in doing so, we're going to learn how to do all this. So, okay. I really want to get this silver and gold thing. So my goal was to go to the internet, go to what the font, but then I was asked about palettes. And then alright, so we're just gonna upload my photos here. Here we go. See you there. I'm confused. Hold up. So Albra. Hey, what's going on, Mallory? Long time. How you doing? Exactly, Mike. We copy without even knowing it most of the time. Alright, so these just look like they are non-italic. What I want is the italic version, not just the stand-up. So what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna just type it in one more time. Albra italic font free. Always gotta have the free word afterward. Derek's standing. That's a great idea. This floor is dirty, you know? That's literally how it goes down. Samantha says, so true, I completely agree. Oh, Samantha, I missed what you said earlier where you were saying you had a really crazy week. We need to get you a vacation. Truly. Oh, wait, hold up. Is this free? All right, download the font. I'm scared, guys. It says 2.76 out of 5. I'm like, there's a less than half a chance, or more than half a chance that this font download is a virus. But let's see. Maybe we won't die. Oh, no. Where's the freedom? They said download font. And no. No. I said free. Alright, so we're going to go back real quick. We got my fonts. Let me see if I can go back in here and put that italic. Alright, whatever. We're gonna go back to here. We're gonna see what we can do with this. And what I know they're gonna be sneaky. I know it's gonna be like download and pay $13. Watch. Oh, okay. Alright, Henry, we'll see you soon. Samantha says, that's how we learn. We know and Paint nature drawings by seeing nature. Exactly. That's not a copy. Exactly. See, that's how we got to think about things. Ooh, who did that? Who put this in here? When did this get in here? Apparently this is from yesterday? Who put the... I'm scared to open on the stream. I don't know who put it there, and I don't know if it's a video file. Oh, no! We are not installing... Oh, my God, guys. What did I do? I said, who put that? Clicks on it. Help! Hold on. Let me find it. No, we don't need nothing called around. Oh, what do you mean operation could not be completed? Guys, my computer's about to explode. I don't know what I just downloaded. I'm low key. Uninstall. Uninstall. Guys, do not click on things that you don't know what's going on. Yes, uninstall. I have no idea what that is. Probably just gave up like all my credit card information in like 2 seconds. Alright. Alright, well, let's just download all this. Corey, it's scary. It's scary sometimes. Say, who put this here? Oh, God! Okay. So let's do this. Silver. Let me make the mistakes for you guys. That's really the reason that you guys, why you guys watch me. They're like, watch Brandon stream. Watch what he does so you don't do it. That should be the tagline. Alright. Do I need to spell this out? Oh my God. Alright, Albra. Here we go. And we have the light. We might just stick with the light version. We might figure... You know what? Let's try this. Maybe Photoshop can help us out. Because Photoshop has a very interesting thing sometimes. Yeah, I really don't know. I'm low-key scared. Let me... It was called Around. Oh, it's video call. Got you. That's what I downloaded yesterday. Okay. All right. I accidentally downloaded. It's kind of like Zoom. Of course, it always starts with one link. Yeah. But Around is this. I totally forgot about it. I was in a call yesterday. And yeah, and I accidentally downloaded it rather than joining with my ooh, what was that? What's going on here? Oh, it has like an AI to like focus on your face. That makes sense. You see this kid though? Hold on, we gotta go back to that. Wait, where did it go? That kid was stunting. She was ready. Hold on, let's refresh. Look, watch. Boom! Boop! Bat up your day. Yep, that's literally what she was doing. Anyway, alright, so what I was gonna do, clipboard really quick. Let me just type this out, silver and gold. I'll make this black real quick. And we're gonna Albra. Text regular. And what I think I can do is, all right, we don't need this entire thing. Like, there we go. I can italicize it over. And now I can just scale this up. I don't think it's exactly the same as what we have over here. This is regular. Let's see where we go light. Alright, this is okay to begin with, and I need the white version. And what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna take this, black that out, take this, make this white, and I'm just gonna save this as a, just gonna export it. Export as PNG. You guys know how to do. I'm just gonna throw it on my desktop. I'll make a folder. I'll make a folder for us. What's today's date? 26, 2, 26, 21. And Angela says, this is so funny. Hey, what's going on, Zayd? What's poppin', dude? Oh, my mic is... Y'all didn't tell me my mic was peeping. Y'all just must be like... ears blowing up. Always the desktop, Angela. Or Annika. Angela, I'm glad you are digging the funniness. If you guys like what we're doing here and you haven't already hit the subscribe or joined the Discord, you're missing out on a lot of laughs, jokes, a great network, and many other things that I can't name right now. But anyway. You guys, I'll let you guys figure out. What do you mean no rectangle? This is okay. This is basically you guys watching my stream. But it's okay. It's all right. I'll take it. All right. So we need to go and grab our little asset that we made. This thing, silver and gold. All right. So we're just gonna grab this. The only reason I brought it into Photoshop is because in XD I couldn't do like, or the font that I downloaded was not italic. I just know that in Photoshop I can slant things. So I slanted it. I'm just making it a little bigger. We're gonna fit it in here. How long has it been? Just guys, it's been 30 minutes for me to like lay text down. I am so sorry. You guys will be like, I'm never coming to the stream again. All right. So now we're just gonna, everything else is pretty simple. That was probably the hardest part. All right, we're just gonna type all this stuff out, willing that I can type. All right, finding the collapse. Okay, we're gonna do this in monument. Guys, I don't even know what this is called. Monument. There we go. I was concerned. Indubitably with my spelling. Who is the great man? That sounds like a you know what? Let me just let me just the inner mind. Let me just Corey says, "Man, I thought that was a virus taking over your CPU when he started laughing." When I started laughing? Oh. Oh, you thought the dude, what's it called? You thought the dude was, the guy laughing was the virus. That would have been absolutely hilarious. Diane says, you think that short clip of the kid behind the guy was funny? You should see the whole thing. It's extreme. Yo, we have to, someone find the link. We'll play it in the chat. That is absolutely hilarious. Alright, I'm just trying to match everything, kind of ish. Oh yeah, that guy. Nah, man, we got Naruto out here. We're like, anyway, gonna get copyrighted everywhere. Okay. All right, so we got finding the colors. We got photos and generated. Guys, I am so sorry if this is your first time to the stream and you guys are having PTSD over the very awkwardness that is happening right now. That is, just know that is natural and you're okay. You're here with us, the game changers, and it's a pleasure to have you, whether you're like looking at this at the screen like what did I walk into? You walked into my office, so welcome. But if you guys are confused, dazed, and or wondering whether or not to laugh, you're in a good spot. It's a Friday. Okay, welcome. Okay. I forgot what I was doing. Words. I don't know if this is Helvetica, but we'll take a stab at it. I just deleted it. Okay. No. What is? I think it's like open. Maybe, possibly. Let me just put that down to 0. It's close. It might be. We gotta. I really want to see that entire video, Diane. Alrighty, so we gonna. Okay, hold on. We gotta watch. Oh man, I don't think I have my All right, let me play it on my other screen before I play this. All right, hold on. We'll take a little break. We'll take a little break. But I feel like we've already taken like 5 million breaks. Well, actually, hold on. Let me watch it myself first. I'm about to get banned on Behance for watching things I ain't supposed to.
What will it mean for the wider region? I think when I go children, just 14. I mean, shifting sounds in the region. Do you think relations with the North may change? I would be surprised if they do.
Oh my God! No, the oh. Hold on! Oh my God! Hold on! Hold on! All right. It's all serious. This is like me trying to stream. Hold on. I'm not even sure if you guys can even hear the, hold on, let me feed this through. Alright.
And what will it mean for the wider region? I think one of your children has just walked in. I mean, shifting sounds in the region. Do you think relations with the North may change?
And you got Grocebot coming in the back. Look at this. Grocebot right here. Hello! Oh God! Fired. He's fired. Fired today. She dragged that baby out of there hard. Yeah, she was on the floor. She was like, oh, boom. Oh my God. When did this happen? This is, hold on, this is 2017? What do you mean? Oh my God. I thought this was like recent. The mother was like, she was on a CIA mission. She slid in there to like, she was like, oh no, he gonna get fired. Full out CIA. That's crazy. All right, let's get back into silver and gold, guys. This is why we came here. But also, this is, you know, we do off-brand things as well. She slid in there like nobody's business, man. Oh God. Okay. That was absolutely hilarious. Thank you guys for sharing that. That made a Friday. Okay, so I'm gonna come and grab some of these photos here. I know it's probably easier if I just like save them out, but we're too tired for that. That really was Grocebot. Grocebot rolled in there, was like doot, 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 doot. It messed up the entire stream. I can only imagine the conversations that had happened after that. All I can think is like, if that were me. Wait, why? What's happening here? Oh. I just know my butt would not be. I would not be able to sit down if that were what was going on. I just find it hilarious that the mom rolled in CIA style, slid in like she was trying to like save a goal or something. Like a Division I school, like literally did an operation to capture the children and bring them back to the dinner table. Oh god. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is pretty simple. We just need to do we're gonna start on the foundations of just alternating text and visuals. So I'm just gonna copy this over here. Pull, you know what actually? I think we need to do before we do that. I'm gonna duplicate. Nah. So we're gonna make two different versions. So I'm gonna group this very quick. I'm gonna alt drag this down here. We're gonna do the alternates first. I'll show you guys what we gotta do. I'm gonna duplicate this. Add this right there. I'm gonna change this background. Boom. We're gonna change sea of patterns. I'm gonna just change the words here. Sea of patterns. Is that how you spell patterns? Patterns. There we go. And then we're gonna do, what does this say? Experimenting with material. Oh my god, that was the best. I needed that, Diane. Oh god. Okay, so what we're gonna do from here is now we're gonna just add a rotating effect to this. And how we do that is I'm gonna group this portion and this portion. So there's two parts. There's this and there's this. Now what needs to happen is I gotta make this 3D. I gotta make both of these groups 3D. So 3D, 3D, and this is where things are gonna get a little where I don't understand. So we're gonna work through this together. So I'm gonna tilt this back, or I'm gonna leave it as is. I believe in the beginning, or maybe I'll maybe I'll leave it here. This is tilted a little forward. The only sad thing is we can't bend how they look. At least I don't think so. So let me see. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to bend it in space. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna try to make like a cube rotation. So I'm gonna rotate this to 90. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this up. I'm gonna try something a little different. So we got this group and this group. I'm gonna pull this up top. So this is the rainbow, and this is the cotton candy. And what I'm gonna try to attempt to do here is rotate. I'm not sure if I even can. Alright, so this is kind of how it looks like with the rotation. But what I want to have happen, and if you guys remember how we did this last week, because what's happening here is we're basically rotating these individually. We don't necessarily want that. I want to, let's see if we group it and re-rotate it. Nope, still the same thing. So we have to figure out, and this is why I do a lot of like R&D. We want to be able to figure out how, as we want this entire thing to rotate as a whole. So for example, to put it simply, we want this, I'm gonna attempt to show you guys the effect that we're trying to go for. So if we have this circle, right? And we want to, let's just do this. Turn the border up. Actually, I can show you guys. I wish there was the search function. But there was, when 3D Transform first came out, there was a practice piece that I put together that is kind of the same concept with what we're gonna have to do here. Let me see if I can find this this project. It was part of like a Legend of Zelda thing too. Watch it not be in my cloud documents. I'm gonna be a sad boy. Dun, 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 dun. But who remembers the I don't remember. It was like ways. And it might not even be. It's so sad. I need to start making like covers for these. Cause I literally all my things are like untitled, 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 untitled. All right, I'll just demonstrate it for you guys because it's not that difficult of a concept. But if we take this and we copy these circles, and I'm just gonna each one, I'm going to scale down, and they're all gonna be 3D. So this is, I'm gonna just do outer, inner, center, I believe. Oh no, this is inner. This one's center. All right. Because what we want to attempt to do with all this, make them 3D, is we want this to be about like, we'll just say 30, whatever. 30, inner we'll do 20, and outer we'll do 10. And so if we group all this and we rotate it just to the right, we'll do 90 degrees so you guys can see what's going on here. We can increase this even more. So we have this center we can pull out very far, the inner even further, right about here. And so what we could do now is if we just made a whole bunch of these, rotated them in, see if I just did this to 0. Oh, that's where things get funky. Let's see, what if we did this down to 0? See, this is where things get a little bit, I'm gonna undo this, rotate it back. I'm gonna copy about 4 of these. This is gonna be to the right. This is gonna be to the left. One is gonna be up. The other one's gonna be down. And so if I turn this one to, before I start rotating these, I'm gonna push this, I'm gonna push this like 200. Maybe we'll do 100. 100, we'll do inner, we'll do 50. Or 75. Outer we'll do 30. Okay. Now I'm gonna copy those. Right, left, because I'm not trying to do all of them individually. Up, down. All right, now I'm gonna rotate this. Here. Hey, much love, London. Thanks for the follow. 90. I'm gonna do -90 over here because this is the, oops. I rotated the wrong one, guys. Okay, to the right, we're gonna do 90. To the left, we're gonna do -90. Up, we're gonna do 90. And then for down, we're gonna do -90 on the, there we go. So what we can do is I'm gonna start moving this stuff. I'm gonna move this out. I'm gonna move the right out a little bit. Left out a little bit. I'm gonna move the down. And I'm gonna move the up. And so what I could do and there's a whole bunch of ways that you can very complexly do this. Now, if I group this, what should be able, well, let me just see this before I start running my mouth. I'm gonna group all of this. And my hope is that, oh yeah, see, there we go. Now we have everything rotating from this perspective. So it kind of has to deal with this. And you can rotate it like this as well. So we kind of have to get this sort of 3D happening. This is the concept, basically. So we got to figure out how to do that. I had to do it like in a simple way so you guys understand what we're doing, because otherwise you can be like, Brandon doesn't know what he's doing. I do, but we got to make this concept happen over here. Yes, Brett, fanciness is here. So we just got to use our brain power. So we have group 3, we have cotton candy. We're gonna unrotate this a little bit. But the only challenge, and I believe it's just because it's the Z. What to do? Let's try this. London says it's trippy. Indeed, it is trippy. I'm gonna ooh, I don't want to undo all that. Honestly, what I should have done. I'm just gonna redo this again. Because what I feel like I didn't do was this, I forget what this says. Sea of patterns. This is like everybody's song in the list lineup. Alright, we can focus on the colors and stuff later. I think I'm just gonna pull this in here. Alright. Okay, so I gotta think like this. So what we did is I'm gonna have this out by like 50. We're gonna have this out by 50 in the Z, basically pushing it forward in space. We're gonna rotate it down by 90. And we're gonna attempt to group this, then rotate. No. No. Alright, so let's go back to the drawing board here. Alright, both 0. Alright, we're gonna just do Z being 2, this Z being 2. And now, as it's grouped, let's see what goes on. Okay, so now it's on the same plane. But they come out like really freaking far. Why? what did we do with this? Like, why is this? Why did this work? Brendan, think. All right. See, this is fine. Like, it doesn't go crazy, right? But moving together does some crazy stuff. Let's just do this. We got that 90. All right, if we rotate this, what goes on? All right, so we're gonna try this. We're gonna move this to 90, and we're gonna try to move this. Okay, that's up and down in space. That's it's not what we're trying to do. All right, so I think when it's grouped, what it's doing, and we might do this another way, guys. It might be an easier way of doing this. We're gonna take this rainbow out of these groups. I wonder if, let's just try this. I'm gonna try a little experiment here. So I'm going to do a little bit of a rotation this way. Oh, it does do that weird stuff. Comes too close. Oh, I get it. Okay. I got it. So instead of having it so in the far coming towards us, we're gonna actually push it back in space. So we're gonna do -200. So it doesn't come at me. Too close to the screen. We're gonna do the same thing here, -200. See, it just takes a little thinking, guys. It takes a little thinking. Now I'm gonna rotate this a little bit this way. Or let's see. So was there a front one here? There wasn't. So we're gonna rotate this up 90 degrees. Just like we did with the up, down, side to side. We're gonna rotate this about 90 degrees this way. We're gonna bring this back into view. All right, we're gonna find the other rainbow. All right, so let's see. This is rainbow 1, and then this is the C. All right, if I rotate the C, all right, trying to find the edges, because what we need to do with this C one is we need to push this to the edge. Because if we take this, group it, and we start rotating it, all right, that's the C pattern. We're close, but what if I want to, instead of doing it like this, we're getting closer, but I think instead we're gonna do here. How did we do this, man? This is so challenging to think about. All right, we're gonna rotate this up 90. We're gonna rotate this. No, I think this stays here. We're gonna only rotate this to 90. I'm just gonna type it. I'm gonna pull this in. Alright, I'm gonna try to make this box here. Alright. Group these two. I'm gonna rotate. Okay, we kind of have a little bit of a box here. And this is kind of what I need to figure out. I need to take this C one and I need to bring it on the edge of this here. This would be so much, honestly. This probably be so much easier in what you guys are saying in After Effects. Oh, yeah, this gets a little funky, guys. I am so sorry. I'm like, why isn't it as easy as what I did here? Like this, it took me like 3 seconds. I understand what's going on. What to do, guys? Maybe we don't have to do that much. Maybe what we do... Let's try this. And this is going to be a little bit of cheating. This is going to be a little cheating. Alright, let me see. Let me grab... Tripping me out going back and forth. Well, you know, like that's what we're trying to do, and I'm like, this what I'm attempting to do shouldn't be difficult, and I'm like, how am I not thinking? What am I doing incorrectly? Because this is not this is the same concept that we need to apply to this, and all we did is we said, hey. Here's the original. We're gonna pull that. You're right. Okay, Diane. Okay. There we go. Yes, yes, you're correct. Because if I only had, like, watch. If we deleted the left and right, and we just did the up and down, and we tried to do this, I bet it run. Oh no, it's still. To a degree. Okay, but I wonder. Let's delete all that. I'm like, can I just do it with just this? Hey, what's going on, Excellence? Forgot about today's live. All is good, my man. Hey, what's going on, Scott? Yep. Yay for Diane. I think this is what will fix it. So let's see. We'll take this. Is there any way we need to convert to shape both text and image groups? Nah. Hey, what's going on, Sarav? What's poppin', dude? Glad to have you back in the chat. Alright, so we're gonna rotate this. 90. And what I will do also, I'm not sure if this is gonna make it any, if it'll make it any harder on me. Alright, so I'm gonna rotate this whole thing up to 90. Wait, before I even do that, I'm gonna duplicate this 4 times. I'm gonna do 1 goes 90. Yeah, what's going on, Golden? I'm gonna push this up. Alright, so 90, this is gonna be up. This is gonna be down. Forgot it was Friday. How you forget it was Friday? Actually, I say that, but I totally said that earlier today. Alright, so we got our up. We got our down. We're going to do our negative 90. We're going to do our right. So we're going to do, I think this is just 90. And then on the left, we're just going to do negative 90. Alright. So we're going to try to move this stuff. Oops. This is going to be very challenging because I can't freaking see. So we got left. And we'll just put this over here. We got the right. We're going to just move this over here. And we got the up and the down. I'm so concerned, guys. Alright, let's see what this does. And I don't think it's gonna do what we think. What in the world? Oh my god, just send me away now. Okay. Alright, where's the front? Alright, so this I think is the front. Alright, we're just gonna do 2 things. We're gonna do 2 things because I can't. My brain is like. Alright, so we're gonna delete this one. We're gonna delete this bottom one. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna reduce the background 1. And on animation, we're gonna do like some sort of rotation thing like this. We're gonna ghetto it a little bit. Same concept, just a little different. A little different. Alright, so we're gonna do, we're just gonna take this. And I'm sorry we can't get like the full thing, guys, but this is why we're gonna be having other people on the channel on on Tuesdays. We're gonna try to have 2 guests a month and try to move from there. Let's see. I'm gonna take these 1, 2, 3 group. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying what we are watching and you want to see more, do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already, because there's more to come. Scott says, well, I'm all in confused now. Well, you are not alone. This is, you know, children are confused when they begin to walk. I am attempting to walk, and you guys are watching me fall. So, but this is how we learn. We're gonna do search. Just gonna grab the little skimpy one. We're just gonna drag this over to this. And copy this. Bring it right here. And we're gonna bring in that nice cotton candy photo. We're gonna rotate this by like 1/8, or I don't even know, the other 90. When you click in here, we're going to replace this photo. And we're going to bring this. Oh, I was so confused for a second. Alright. Actually, we're going to reduce that again. And we're going to put this back in the spot. So we're going to come back here to... possibly here? I don't know. Is that center? I have no idea. Okay. And one thing I still want to do. We shall be piles of dribbling babies on the floor. Scott. Thank you, my brother. Alright. But that's the thing. I feel like, you know, one of the main things that we're most scared of doing is failing publicly. And I try to, as much as possible, do that. Because I think there's a lot of power once you're able to fail publicly, like, and still keep going. Because not all I get very good comments from you guys in the Discord, and on YouTube sometimes. But a lot of the time, like, people are like, "Why are you copying? Why are you doing it?" I'm like, how else are you supposed to, like, figure out how things are made? Like, Elon Musk didn't just come up with the concept of a rocket. Or, you know, people at Tesla, they didn't come up with the concept of transportation. Taxis existed. It's just like, you have to keep your eyes open for opportunities and if things can be better. That's literally our job. If we try to be original, like, you're reinventing the wheel, and that's totally the opposite of, like, UX. We gotta, like, ask questions, look at things. I'm like, how is this thing made? I try to take things that wouldn't necessarily be thought about, like, oh, I could do that in Adobe XD, and try to actually make it happen. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Alright, I'm going to turn this opacity down. I'm going to take these and bring it back to our little thing that we have over here. And scale it up. Because what I'm going to have... Stick it to him, Brandon. Super sick tie bling, by the way. Thanks, my dude. I love the tie also. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, man, like, people shouldn't be torn down for trying things. People should be built up for, like, attempting to do something that other people are afraid to approach just because they don't want to get laughed at themselves. So that's the kind of culture and strength that I would like to have our community to have, you know what I mean? So that we can stand for and also showcase that those who believe that they can actually can. And regardless of how many, you know, naysayers are out there and saying, oh, you're copying. Yeah, I'm copying because I see that there's additional possibilities to what it is that I see. Brett says, failure is part of the process. It's good to see that not everyone is perfect off the bat. Yeah, but far from, especially with me. All right, so let me see. I'm gonna go back to this animation so I can see, not this. All right, because the stuff happens with those circles and things. All right, so they just expand. Oh, they expand and then they move to one side or the other. Okay. Alright, I'm also going to move this in negative space behind everything. Move this across just like that. This group still needs to be like way far. So I'm push it super far back. Oh, that's interesting. All right. So we got this circle. I'm gonna scale this down a little bit. All right, let me look. All right, let's see. So we have these axis points. I'm gonna scale this up. I'm gonna just move this with my arrow keys here real quick. Alright, so it's like at the center of this, basically. Alright. Trying to like connect. Alright, that works. Alright. Now, what I'd like to do, because I want this to be like super opaque. Like, I don't want it to draw too much attention. Now what I'll do here is I'm going to pull this up just like that. I'm going to take this, I'm going to pull this up. And I honestly think that we can scale this down, maybe, possibly. That would be a no. Scott says it's also how we work as a civilization, or we would still be designing the wheel. Exactly. It makes sense. Samantha says, I love the way you do, Brandon. Haters are everywhere. It's damn tough to replicate even. Or exactly. It's just like, can we do the thing that we're like, just leave me alone and let me build the thing that like, let me build, you know? I'm a little worried that yeah, this stuff is a little big. Let's try to scale this stuff down. What's going on here? I'm just trying to move it. What was that noise? Let him build. Exactly. I'm a little worried here because the Z is going like that. Yeah, I don't know how to like scale this down, guys. Oh, here we go. Well, there we go. All right, so I just needed to mess around with the Z on the actual group, not the individual thing. Okay. So I'm gonna center this, or that's totally not the center. We'll go here. There we go. Move this over a little bit. All right, there we go. So now we got it within our guidelines. We have the back stuff back there. And thank you so much, Samantha. I really do appreciate that. And yes, Scott, let us build. Diane says, imagine them on a cylinder springing. That's the appearance I see. A cylinder springing. All right. So what we're gonna do. My ear keeps farting, guys. I told you guys about these earbuds. Anytime that they start coming out, it's like, and I'm just like, I'm really not trying to hear that. All right, so we're gonna rotate this this way to 90. And we're gonna increase the opacity of this to 100, and we're gonna take the ones down here and we're gonna rotate that to like very low. And we're gonna take our circle Ashraf, what were you trying to say, dog? Oh boy. And we're gonna pull this all the way over here. And there should be a rectangle down here that is up here somewhere. There we go. Okay, so let's see what we got. This is kind of basic, but at least you guys can see the 3D transform. So we're gonna prototype this. We're gonna take this over here. And we're gonna rotate it back. And we're gonna just do this in a timed fashion. Actually, let me just do this first. We're gonna do one first. Time, transition, go to auto animate. We're gonna do snap. We're gonna do, let's do like 3 seconds. Now 1 second, 3. Yeah. It's trying to breathe. It really do though. Okay, so we can then go this way, and it should take the timing. Now the delay that I want this to have is I don't want it to move for like 2 seconds. And this, I don't want it to move for 3 seconds. And also, I'm guaranteed this is not going to be perfect. Yeah, there's some glitching going on. So this is like where we just sit and watch what goes on. I don't know why it's glitching like that. I have a theory. And also, guys, we can rotate it in one direction. It doesn't have to keep going back and forth. So what we can do is duplicate this, and instead of going back and forth, we go here. But what happens instead is that this bit, rather than rotating to 0 again, we're gonna rotate it because it goes this way, right? We're gonna rotate it all the way back to 90, negative 90. And we take this, go to prototype here, and then we go back here. All right, let's see what we got. And this is gonna be 0 delay. And 0 duration. So let's see what we got. Yeah, so now it's going in one direction. The glitch! So now we have one rotation. And now what we can do, we can start adding some other interesting things. So we have the basic, we have the foundation. Now we can do interesting things like this. Click inside here, we can inside here, we can scale this up. Or rather, here, watch this. This is cooler. So I'm gonna click inside over here. I'm gonna increase, oops. I don't know why it flipped. Yeah, I don't know why the glitch effect happens, man. Let's see what happens. Why that glitch happens, I believe, is because of the Z that this has. I'm gonna attempt to do 0 here. Why? Okay. So we're gonna Control Z, all of that kind of basically. All right, what can we do? So we're gonna rotate this way. Because what I want to do is I want to edit this. I want to rotate it and I want to pull it. Cool. We're going to bring this, and I'll show you guys why. Because when we play this, it's going to rotate and watch the purple thing. It moves a little bit. It's very subtle, but it moves. I don't know why I did all that. What in the world? 270, 90, negative 90. Oh, because this was 0 before. My goodness. Okay. I'm lost. They definitely have the same name because these are all duplicates of each other. But actually, I might check them. All right, we had to back up a little bit. So we're here. All right, let's figure out this finding color mess. And we also need to figure out why we're having rotation problems now. This is 270. This is... Alright, I think this should be proper now for the rotation. This pain in the ass. Is it just 90? No. So that comes in this way. No, it should be negative 90. Goes negative 90. All right, Annika, we'll see you later. Thank you so much for coming. It goes negative 90, and then this should be negative 90. But let's figure out what this problem is. So this is right group 1. This is left group 1. This is right group 1. Finding colors, rectangle, 2, photos and generate. Hey, what's going on, Umacorn? Long time no see. Yeah, the names are the same. Alright, let me see this. Then maybe this is, what happens if we do negative 90? Nope, that's back there. What if we do, no, let's do negative 90 first. Let's start there, and we're gonna rotate this way. Yeah, negative 270. Alright, this should work. What did we do? Alright, that will be negative 90. This went from here to here. That's negative 270. And this should go back to negative 90. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna undo so much. Alright, it should be here. Okay, I don't know why, what we did to get it back to that, but okay. Alright, now what we need to do is there's a couple things that we could do. For example, there could be a loading animation where this stuff comes up. And this starts over here. Closed. Opacity of this is 0. And we have these circles that come into place, but 0 opacity. Rectangle comes in from the right, 0 opacity. I'm going to take these, I'm going to bring them up about 2. Or 20 pixels, and we're just going to rotate them upwards. By like 60% rotation. And we're gonna turn the opacities of these down. And we're gonna do prototype, boom, go here, time frame, we're gonna do about like 1 second. Snap delay, 1 second. We're gonna go from here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna do a delay of 1 second, and the animations be 3 seconds. All right, let's see what we got. We're gonna start from the top here. And we can continue stuff like this. For example, hey, what's going on, Shubham? We can continue to, oops. reduce masks. I'm trying to grab this reduce this text back here so that when it's time to rotate, it kind of animates in like that. I don't know why it just went all the way back like that. Anytime it glitches like that, it's usually because of some Z property issue. So I'm gonna try to fix all of this to have some sort of Z property. You guys are getting into the creative, what's it called? The AI creative challenge? Still a problem with that. All right, I think I know what it is. I think it's the entire layer. Yeah, so this is Z is 16. This needs to be 16. Nope. 0. I'm just gonna 0 all of those out. Ah! Guys, I don't know why that glitch is happening, man. It is one pain. And now it's like rotating the other way again like we didn't want it to in the beginning. It's 15. 15. Alright, maybe this needs to be like -1. Trying to find where the problem is, guys. Alright, hopefully this is it. Oh, that was even worse. Malkin says the glitch is lit. Yeah, but I don't want it in there because it's not purposeful. Like, I like it as the effect, but it shouldn't, you know. I've had a couple moments where this was... Let's see. Oh, you know what it is? I bet this is what it is. This should be... I think it's because it's in the positives. While the entire thing... this will probably make sense once I show it. So in the Z positions that I have this entire thing as a negative. Negative Z position. However, the font was somehow, I told it to be like in the front. So it would probably break. Oh, it's still, what in the world? All right. Breathes heavily. Alright, this should be -2. Let's take this. This should be -2. I'm gonna do -2. Please work. Alright, I think we got it. Just please don't glitch, please don't glitch, please. Whew! Alright, so it was exactly what I thought. There was too many different things on the same plane, which is why for the second time, the title and the image were fighting, but also the entire group was in a -Z. But I was telling the font inside of the group to be a positive, which is why I was glitching. Okay. All right, now I'm just messing with the masks here. All right, we're getting there. Thank you so much, Malkin. Yeah, see, it just takes a little bit of, reworking, flipping, and reversing. Now, there's like a ton of things that we could do, honestly. We could increase the size of this if we wanted. Increase the size of this image so that when it actually comes into to view, it gets larger. Or zooms in. Let's see. Let's do another run through. It's a little movement in the... Alright, there's that little mask still back there that we got to get rid of. Close that up. There we go. And there's still a little bit. Close it. 0. No, we want 0, please. Alright. I think that's what we got for today, guys. To be completely honest. Boom. Silver and gold. Boom. Got the rotation going on. Got some nice masking. That one up top was messed up. Alright, so this is fine when it opens up, but when it closes back up, it's no good. Yeah, it goes up like that. let's go back over here. 0,672. All right, so let's go back over here and try to see if 0. It is a pain to have it not go to 0. Derek says, I'm glad we went through this. I have the exact same problem with the 3D stuff. It takes a little finagling, you know what I mean? Oh, am I on the wrong thing? This is a pain in this ear. It's being a pain in the butt. Guys, actually, be right back. They're fluid. They're calling.
You want to be one of the hottest creative designers in the world. You want to build your talent, your skills through hard work, and more importantly, surround yourself with a team of individuals who are striving towards greatness with you. And yet you sit there and you ask yourself internally, Brandon, does a place like this exist? And my answer to you would be, of course, motherfucker, that's exactly what we are doing in our Discord. We are the Game Changer. We are a group of designers, artists, creatives that want to take our skill sets, talents, and dreams to the next level. We come together to give feedback on each other's work, give resources, and laugh. A lot of it. And help push each other to be our best selves. If you're interested in becoming the next best you and quite possibly yourself while chatting with many friends, join your new design family today. See you there.
Alright, we are back. My bad, guys. Alright, but this is the last portion that we're gonna try to figure out here. Is this little shift. Alright, it's much better. Oh, no, there's still a little sliver there. But honestly, all I'm gonna do I'm gonna go in here, grab this mask, try to go to 0. If I can't, I'm just gonna turn on the opacity here. And there we go. Got our rotatos. Ugh, why did it do that? Oh, it's such pain. Like, it should not go up. It just needs to disappear. Go. I wonder if we just go from here and we just pull it back to here. I wonder if that would make sense. You know what? Actually, it's not. It will go here, here. We're gonna do like a little circle. There you go. This will make sense. Rotate rotate, rotate. I'm so, oh my god. I can't. Why? How? Alright, hold on. This was negative. My brain. Maybe all we need to do do I go back this way? I'm trying to figure this out, guys. Because it can't be this hard. I don't know. Maybe then, instead, nope, I don't want to play it. I'm not sure. I don't know how to make it continuous, guys. There is a way, but I gotta roll out very soon. And we did have it. I don't know why it switched back. Ugh, this is so confusing. But instead of it being this, it honestly should be this, right? I think there needs to be another version of this. Like after the what is this, 190? There needs to be another negative 170 or 270. Then after the negative 270, comes the negative 90, and I think that's what this is. Oh. Nah, this would have to, you had to do a couple of them. So negative 270. And this would be 90. Oh, I guess not. So, yeah, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it today. Not my brain. No. All right, well, McCorn. Well, I think we're all gonna go get a sandwich. So, in conclusion, what we were able to do today. And this is kind of why I would rather do tutorials on Friday, because I want to be able to give you guys just the cut down 7-minute version of the tutorials that I do, rather than you guys can see me slip up in things on Tuesdays. But like I said, the most important thing to me is for you guys to get the maximum amount of value in the least amount of time. And so that's why I want to be able to start releasing videos on Friday rather than doing the live streams. Tuesdays we'll have guests. And boom. And boom. Alright. So that's what we got, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just play it one more time full screen. Silver and gold, finding the colors, photos, and generated images you need. There we go. Simple stuff. A little bit of 3D transform. Whew! that was tiresome. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed what we had today. We tried to do a little bit, some a little bit more complex stuff. Try to get some 3D animation in there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And like I said, if you guys aren't already joined the Game Changers Discord, definitely do so. A lot of changes we're trying to put in place, not only in the Discord, but from a content perspective. Like I said, to get you guys the most value in the shortest amount of time. Especially you guys voted on stuff in the Discord. Let me bring this up here. For one of our first free courses, which are... we will be putting together the How to Build a Portfolio and Market Yourself as a Designer free course series first. It's going to be a series of videos of how to think about your portfolio. It could even be a PDF, just the quickest minimum viable product that allows you to kind of use this thing as a tool to position yourself to talk to people and to get the type of work and job that you want to start building your career. A lot of people focus on building their website for or portfolio for a year, and I'm like, you literally could build a really dope PDF. Start talking to people. PDF takes about 1 day, because we know how to do that. We don't have to worry about code and things like that. Get it in front of people who can hire you, or you start building relationships and they see your value and how you solve the particular problems that they have on a daily basis, and how to, that's the marketing side, how to market yourself as a designer, how to go out and talk to people you don't know, how to start a conversation, things of that nature, and have it not be scary. So that's the first series of many. Scott says simple stuff. Well, it's supposed to be simple. Like this was supposed to be the simplicity of this, right? This was the concept. Being able to move stuff in this manner, right? We did that in a couple of seconds. But the more elements you add, the more likely, and especially if you don't test along the way, funky things can happen. Exactly what we fell into. So, all right. To end, like I said, guys, if you're interested in getting things like, let me see if I can bring it up again. I don't even think I have it up, but yeah, I don't have it up. If you guys are interested, like I said, we're focusing more so on how can we get you guys a portfolio that positions you for your career. And a lot of the stuff that we are having in our Patreon is templates, the things that we go over in our live streams like this, but more importantly, mock-ups and video trailers basically are showcases that you guys can download as After Effects files. And even if you don't know After Effects, you're still able to just drag your assets, your web designs, apps, things of that nature, even your just artwork, drag that into the drag here files in After Effects, pop your work in there, and have a really cool showcase or a demo reel of your work with really dope music. And yeah, nice edited. And if you guys are not familiar with the ones we've released already, we already have some of those on our Instagram, just to give you guys another peek.
I'm just
that's
smoking, I'm
loud.
keeping the peace. Keep me a razor when I'm in the east. I'm a late bloomer 3 years.
My bad, guys. Let me turn this down real quick.
Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up.
Sorry about that, guys. Basically, I was like, and that's all, folks. I did mute myself. Hold on one second. Groce by, what's going on with the Batmobile? Where it at? All right, there we go. That's what I thought. Oh, man. Well, Anselm, I'm glad you enjoyed the XD sort of showcase here. Jarna, you muted yourself. I totally did. Corey, yes. Scott, thank you guys. Like I said, guys, this has been an amazing Friday. If you haven't already, Discord down in the links. We're going to have a chill and chat session later today. And I can't wait. So with that said, I'll see you guys at 3 p.m. EST in the chill and chat. And I do have a couple meetings during that time, but I'll pop in, say hello, and we'll have our Imposter Among Us session today, as per usual on our Friday. So I'll see you guys then. So don't forget, as always, subscribe if you haven't already, and also like this video. Helps tremendously, and I'll see you guys later in the evening. Peace, guys. See you on the next one. Thanks for coming.
You want to be one of the hottest creative designers in the world. You want to build your talent, your skills through hard work, and more importantly, surround yourself with a team of individuals who are striving towards greatness with you. And yet you sit there and you ask yourself internally, Brandon, does a place like this exist? And my answer to you would be, of course, motherfucker, that's exactly what we are doing in our Discord. We are the Game Changer. We are a group of designers, artists, creatives that want to take our skill sets, talent, and dreams to the next level. We come together to give feedback on each other's work, give resources, and laugh, a lot of it, and help push each other to be our best selves. If you're interested in becoming the next best you, and quite possibly yourself while chatting with many friends, join your new design family today. See you there. you.